Sounds of the letters. When we teach our kids how to read, generally we begin by teaching them the letters, right? The name of the letters like A, B, C, D and so on. But that doesn't really help them to read well. So in order to make them read at an early age, the most efficient way is to teach them the sounds of the letters rather than the names of the letters. So for example, what do I mean by names of the letters? We generally tend to learn like this: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H and so on. But English is such a language where it's not pronounced as the name, right? In Nepali, generally we have, let's say, K is pronounced as K itself. But A is not pronounced A most of the times. It is pronounced A, right? So, if you want your kids to learn how to read fast and at an early age without much of difficulty, focus on teaching them the sounds. You don't have to teach them all the 26 sounds. Actually, we have many more sounds, but all the 20 sounds of all the 26 letters right away. What you can do is you can choose some random letters. It could be A, G, H, C, and then teach them how the sounds of these letters are. And the thing is, don't go, it's not really important to, teach them A and then B and then C and then D. Just find some random combination of the letters. And meanwhile, you show them the capital letters and the small letters together. So whenever they see whether it's capital or small, they'll be able to pronounce accordingly, right? So, how do we teach the sounds of the letters? Okay? So, let me just teach you the sounds, okay? So you have to be very, very careful because if you teach them wrong sounds, they will not be able to read words later on. They will not be able to combine, blend the sounds and, naturally pronounce a word. So, the first task is to learn the sounds of the letters, and then second one is, in the second step, they learn to blend the sounds. When the two letters come together, what the sound is going to be. So it's very, very important to be careful while teaching the sounds. So let's go one by one. And you can teach your kids to read this way, okay? So, this is A. You don't say A, but A. You have to click the sound at the end as much as possible, right? Because this is a vowel sound, so it's not a problem. Let's have a look at this one. B. 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 So, you can find some funny way, an engaging way to, really make them excited about, learning the sounds. You can say b, 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 something like that, right? Or you can say b, 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 ball, something like that. This is k, k. You have to click the sound at the end. You don't say k, but k. Because when you say k, k is k plus a. So there are two sounds actually. So that has to be taken care really well. K, d, e, g, g, h, h, I, I, J, J, K, K, L, 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 M, 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 M. You have to use your facial expressions so that they really get engaged with you, right? Show them something weird, something fantastic, something that fascinates them, that grabs their attention. Don't just say, they'll be tired. They don't want to focus on the sound. So you say, right? You have to be very careful with this sound. It's not it's like lot, in a word, lot, there is right? So this is a tricky sound that can be difficult for foreign speakers like Nepalese or Indians. So k, run, right? So this is also a bit difficult sound actually. The sound of R is the most difficult probably in English for foreign speakers like us, you see. S, s, t, 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 t. V, v. It's not b, it's not w, it's v, 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 w, w, x, 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 x. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the last one is z, z, z. Okay, let's go through it once again so that you know and you'll be able to teach your child. This is the first step in teaching to read a child. Show them a flashcard or these letters and then pronounce it together. Or you can use some kinesthetic methods like so the child gets to even learn to write, like learn to write, make the movement while writing, hand movements. You find something. A, B, K, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay? So, teach this to your kids so that in the next step, what we can do is we can teach them how to blend different sounds. And then, of course, each letter, depending on the word, can have a slightly different pronunciation or the sound. But that will be the next step. So this is the biggest step. This is the first step in teaching a child letters and their sounds. So rather than teaching them the names of the sounds, you better start with the sounds of the letters so that they become an excellent readers at an early age. All right? Thank you very much.